Did you find out any more about the voice activator or Greg Cooper?
There's nothing new. Lark's mother still isn't lucid. She can't remember why she bought the voice activator or who she bought it for.
What are we going to do?
Well, the strategy I have in mind will give us a strong defense. We will show another suspect that had motive and opportunity.
Who?
Lark Madison.
Lark?
Will the jury buy it?
Now, wait a minute. You are not going to pin this on Lark.
Mom? Lark.
Sweetheart.
I'm so glad to see you. The doctors told me I was off my medication. I'm sorry, honey.
It's okay.
Mom, I need your help with something.
What is it?
There are some things we need to discuss about the voice activator you bought.
Going undercover in the institution may be the only way we have of getting at the truth.
No, Victor, it's too dangerous. Greg Cooper is a killer. We know that. And Lark's mother may be involved in the general homicide murders.
But if Lark has been visiting Greg Cooper, then it must mean that Cooper may be connected with the murders.
All the more reason for you not to have yourself committed to investigating.
But Cooper will have no reason to suspect me.
Victor, you'll be alone in a mental hospital trying to sniff out a serial killer. No.
Monk, I want to do this with your cooperation, but the truth is, I don't need your permission to be admitted. Now, I'm going to do this with your help or without it. What shall it be?
Victor, let's just think this through for a minute. Even if you were to go undercover, I doubt you could get anything out of Greg Cooper, especially if he's faking. And if that's the case, he'll be suspicious the minute that my father walks into the same hospital that he's in.
But it's not such a big coincidence. If he does any checking, he'll find out that I was in Forest Hills when he was there. Besides, I'll be pretending to be as out of touch as I was before. I think I can be very believable.
Oh, you can convince people that you've lost it. That's not what worries me. What does is that we don't know if Cooper is involved in the general homicide murders, but we do know that he's vicious.
Well, then let's find a way to make it less dangerous. Work with me, Mom.
Victor, you were beginning to believe that Julie is the killer. And then this afternoon you accused Frank. If you really believe that either one of them is responsible, then there is no reason to even bother with Cooper.
But you were the one who pointed out that it's possible that someone else could be the culprit.
No.
We still don't know enough, so we still have to explore every possibility.
Why do you refuse to accept that this could be too dangerous?
Because there are lives at stake. I have made some terrible mistakes in my life. Crimes of omission. I didn't save your brother. And because of what I did or what I didn't do, people died.
Victor, what happened to Ryan was not your fault.
But we both know that that isn't entirely true.
Victor.
Well, look at it this way. What the general homicide killer has done is clearly not your fault, but it's still eating you up inside. I am accountable for your brother, and imagine how heavily that weighs on me.
So you want to investigate Cooper so you can be redeemed?
Yes. I may just possibly have the chance to save someone's life.
All right. But you won't do this alone either, Victor. I'll work with you. But you have to promise me that you will do everything exactly as we planned.
I don't want you using Lark as a scapegoat.
Look, I'm not saying Lark is actually guilty. I'm only proposing a defense strategy. But Lark Madison was either present or unaccounted for when each of these murders was committed. She also had access to Julie's water bottle when Julie was nearly poisoned by an overdose of morphine.
Access doesn't prove anything.
Lark's own mother said she bought the voice activator for Lark.
Come on, she also said that Lark implanted a computer chip in her head. Lark had no reason to kill all these people, especially not Jake.
Jake rejected Lark.
Oh, come on. So she killed him? Julie, everything you are telling me is circumstantial evidence.
Well, wake up, Frank. I'm going to trial for my life because of circumstantial evidence.
We need to present another viable suspect to the jury, and Lark fills the bill.
Your simple strategy could get her thrown in jail.
Okay, do you care at all if I end up on death row?
What in the hell kind of question is that?
Well, from the way you're reacting, it seems that you care a lot more about Lark Madison than you do about me.
I am spending every waking moment trying to clear you, but you don't right one wrong by creating another.
From where I sit, this defense strategy also sounds like a damn good theory. I'm locked up while some homicidal maniac is walking the streets. For all I know, Frank, that maniac is Lark.
Julie, I will not let Lark take the hit for this.
Someone must have given you the money to buy the voice activator. Otherwise, you couldn't have afforded it.
I don't remember anyone giving me money.
How about the store? Do you remember it? It's the electronics place, the one between the hair salon and the pet shop.
No.
Do you recall speaking to anyone in there asking about the voice activator?
No, Wait. I think I did speak to someone, a salesperson. He showed me something. Now I remember.
Anything else?
A policeman.
That's right. You told the policeman that I gave you the money to buy the voice activator.
Why would you do a thing like that?
I didn't.
Why did the policeman say you did?
Because you told the salesperson my name and he put it on the receipt. Do you remember why you did that?
You're trying to trick me.
No, I'm not. I'm helping you to remember.
You're trying to hurt me again. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
Don't do this to me, Mom, please. I need you to help me.
You get away from me. Get away.
Mom, please.
Don't you touch me!
Couldn't you just this once help me? Couldn't you just this once be my mother?
Get her away from me. She's trying to kill me.
All my life, all I've ever done is try to take care of you so you'd be normal. And you never are.
Get her away from me.
I hate you.
Kill me. Get her away from me.
I hate you.
Away from me.
You are never going to hurt me again.
Make yourself at home.
Hey, you're the one who told me to get down here and give you your DL-56. What'd you expect me to do? Wait on the porch?
Down the street would have been fine since when you the cat burglar.
Oh, Frank, I'm a man of many talents.
You mean you're a lousy sneak? That works for me.
All right, listen up. I need you to update me on any side effects.
The one major side effect is my heart is still beating, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, but what about sleeplessness, loss of appetite, nausea? Frank, come on. I need the data. It's part of the deal with the pharmaceutical company.
Now, Lance Pharmaceuticals must be a pretty desperate bunch. Last I heard, reputable companies don't run human trials on unapproved drugs.
Yeah, well, let's just say that not every member of the board of directors is aware of this particular project.
Here's your data. My girlfriend is in jail for murder. She goes on trial Tuesday. No, I haven't been eating. No, I haven't been sleeping. And yes, I will pound your face into the wall if you don't stop asking me stupid questions. Got it?
I'll give you a break for now, Frank. But you better cooperate, or this deal is dead. And your precious DL-56 is gone. So, how is Julie?
She's a wreck. She's caged up like when Cooper kidnapped her.
What does Lee Baldwin say about the case?
The best thing he can come up with is try to put on somebody else.
Really? Who?
Hey, it's a pizza. Any takers?
Well, I was taught never to turn down food. Especially when it's from a beautiful lady.
This isn't a lady. This is...
Hi.
Howdy.
I just moved in here.
Oh, really? Just take Eve's old room?
No, actually, I took care of them. Where have we...
I've seen you around the hospital a few times. You're at the nurses' ball.
Right.
We've never been formally introduced, however. I'm Chris Ramsey. Dr. Chris Ramsey.
It's very nice to see you again. When you're new in town, it's comforting to run into a familiar face.
We'll have to run into each other sometime and get comfy over a cup of coffee. I always enjoy making new friends.
Oh, that sounds terrific.
Chris was on his way out.
Yeah, I have to get back to the hospital. Doctor stuff, you know. Duty calls. Get a rain check on that pizza sometime.
Good. I look forward to it.
Oh, so do I. See you, Frank.
Wow. Good looking and a doctor, too. Does it get any better?
You know it does.
You just can't resist me, can you?
You loved it.
You wish.
How come you were flirting with Chris if it wasn't to make me jealous?
I don't need a reason to flirt with a good-looking man.
Ramsey, you must be desperate.
If I was desperate, Frank, I might give you a shot.
Well, you didn't have any trouble going to bed with me when you were dating Joe.
Well, that was ancient history. I can do a lot better than you now.
How come you're alone?
Because I'm holding out for someone with money, class, prestige. You know, all the things that you will never have.
What about chemistry?
I'm holding out for that, too.
Are you trying to tell me to stop? Because if that's what you want, I will.
Listen, when we check you in, I'm going to leave a list of written instructions for the doctors to give you your medication. 4 milligrams of Hematin every day. Now make sure you get it.
Don't worry, it's a hospital. They'll take very good care of me.
You'll also be in a locked ward with Greg Cooper. If you don't get your medication, you will become incoherent, and you'll be a sitting duck.
Well, if we can establish a connection between Cooper and the murders, I think that's an acceptable risk.
Well, I feel like I'm throwing you into a lion's den.
Well, think of me as Androcles. They cast him to the lions, and he emerged unscathed.
You're a brave man, Victor.
Well, thank you, son. Takes one to know one.
Putting myself in the line of fire is one thing, but making you a target, that's something else entirely. You're all I have.
Now, that may not be entirely true either. I'll be fine. Don't worry. I'll find out whatever there may be to find out about these terrible crimes, and then I'm out of there.
Just be careful.
Let's get started. The sooner we get going, the sooner I'll be able to come home.
Right. Okay.
Yes, hello. This is Dr. Kevin Collins up at the Lighthouse. I need an ambulance here right away. My father's become irrational. Well, he has a history of mental illness. I think he should be taken to Concord Psychiatric Hospital.
When they said I had a visitor, I never expected to see you.
I was worried about you. Want to see how you're doing.
You? Worried about someone else?
Come on, Julie. We used to be friends, didn't we?
Oh, sure. Well, before you took Eve's side against me when my father was killed.
Didn't take sides. I happen to be Eve's alibi, that's all. I never believed you killed your father.
What are you really doing here?
Frank said, it's been hard on you.
Well, I didn't think Frank even had an inkling of how difficult this is for me.
Why would you think that?
Because he doesn't want me to use the defense strategy that might actually get me off.
Which is...
Lee wants to try and make the jury believe that someone else is the murderer.
Oh, sounds like a plan. Who does Lee have in mind?
Lark. Well, there's a mountain of evidence against her, so she is the logical one to implicate. When Frank heard about it, he hit the roof. He acts like he'd rather see me hang.
If Frank thinks Lark is innocent, who does he think committed all the murders?
Oh, there's a list of suspects a mile long, including you and your roommate. But with the voice activator evidence, Lark's name should be at the top. I don't know why the cops haven't done more to follow through on it.
They think they've got their killer.
Well, they're wrong.
Julie, I never thought it was you.
You are so full of it, Chris. Hey, what's this visit about? You worried about your own hide?
You know, jail's making you paranoid. I'm here as a friend.
Right. Well, don't worry, Chris. Lark has you beat hands down as a possible suspect. When my trial starts on Tuesday, Lee is going to lay out the evidence against her, and everyone is going to see that she's guilty. Even Frank.
Just like old times.
Yeah. Well, good thing nobody came in.
Well, danger always was the thrill.
Please, Frank. You used to hate the thought of Joe finding out about us.
Don't think that that's changed.
I don't want Joe to find out any more than you do. I already blew it with him once.
Joe is spoken for now.
And what about Julie?
What we did has nothing to do with Julie.
Then what does it have to do with Frank?
I never want to see that woman again for as long as I live.
What happened?
I tried to get my mom to tell me who gave her the money to buy the voice activator, and she slapped me instead.
Are you okay?
I was so stupid to expect anything different from her.
No, it's not stupid to want to try to clear your name, and it's not stupid to want help from your mother.
She can't help me. I'm just glad she's locked up so she can't hurt me anymore. She's exactly where she belongs.
Apparently, he stopped taking his medication, and then came the confusion and the hallucinations. And then this morning, he had a seizure.
Mark, did you see that lizard, the big one? He's wearing a jacket just like yours.
I'll keep an eye out for him. I have written instructions for his medication. Could you put this in his file?
Oh, of course.
I know I may seem overly cautious regarding his medication, but it's critical to his recovery, and I'd like my father back as soon as possible.
I understand. Professor Collins, would you sign here?
I will sign this, but only if you give me your assurance that my location will not be revealed to the Council of Martian Elders.
Absolutely not.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid you were going to be one of them.
paperwork is all complete. I'll give you a moment to say goodbye to your father.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.
You too, Elvis.
I'll visit you soon. I hope you find everything you're looking for in this place.
This is Kevin Newman.
And Lisa McCree, Monday, why the explorer who discovered the Titanic wants it to stay on the ocean floor.
Plus, why do fools fall in love? We'll ask Vivica A. Fox Monday on Good Morning America.
On Monday's Port Charles, could there be a new super couple? Visit abc.com for a sneak peek at next week.